everybody, and welcome back with another great video with Kinsey Beef Farm. Today we are going to do another chore video, but it's going to be just me doing it tonight. My dad's running a little late, so he won't make it in time to do chores, so I'm going to be doing it all on my own. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how long it takes. I'm going to timestamp it, see how long it takes me to get through the chores. We will also see how long before my coat comes off. It's 41 degrees currently, and once I start moving I tend to get warm pretty fast, so we'll see how long it takes for the coats to come off in the video, so we'll do timestamps of that as well. There really hasn't been much going on. Hello, buddy. There really hasn't been much going on this week. We're not preparing for anything, we're not getting ready for anything really besides just our normal stuff. The cows haven't had anything exciting going on, so just gonna do another chore video with me today, a little time-lapse one, see what it takes one person. However, we do have a new development. I wasn't aware of this, obviously you guys weren't aware of this, but we do have a new development coming to our property, a pond. I didn't realize that we were putting one of those in this year, but let me show you where that's gonna be. Alrighty, here it is. Here is our pond we're putting in that I was not aware of. It's got a couple inches of water so far, so that's great. Hopefully we can expand on that, make it a little bigger. But yeah, there's our pond, guys. That's great, exciting news. The cows don't have much going on, but we're getting a pond. Okay, so obviously we aren't getting a pond, but that is what will be a very large area of water, probably before long. With the weather being in the 40s now, it's supposed to stay in the 30s, 40s, even 50s within the next couple weeks, so that will get quite wet in that area. We've got our snow pile behind it, where we've plowed all of our snow into a pile, so that's melting, and that will turn into a nice big watery mess until the frost comes out and the ground can all soak it up. So no pond, unfortunately, but we will have a large body of water for quite some time. All right, so the time is currently 4:15. I'm officially starting chores for the evening. I am starting them a little bit early. We're starting to get some daylight later into the day, but I am starting chores a little bit early today because when I'm by myself and I'm trying to work the camera and set it up so that way you guys can see different views and stuff like that, it does take a little bit longer. So to make sure that I have plenty of time, we're starting at 4:15. So first things first, we're going to attach our water hose. We usually drain our hoses. Last night we didn't because it was so warm. It was going to be so warm today. We did not drain them, so hopefully that was the right call and they're not frozen. Tonight, however, I will drain them. I'm turning this the wrong way. Tonight, however, I will drain them because it's supposed to get, one moment. There we go. It's supposed to get down in like the 30s, low 30s into the 20s tonight and into tomorrow. So we will drain it to make sure that it is not frozen for us. So let's turn this bad boy on and hope it works. Alrighty, so the hose worked, which is good. We do always usually start our water first because even though it's wintertime with 16 cows, they do tend to drink quite a bit. In the summertime, we have floats in them, so they're always full. But in the wintertime, they'll freeze up, so we have to manually fill them ourselves. So we have 2 tanks. They're quite large, so they do take some time to fill up. So we usually start them first, and then we move along with our day. I've already counted all the cows out here. We'll do a quick video of them. We always just like to count them, check on them, make sure that they're all good and they're all there still. Alright, so it's currently 4:21. While we're letting the water fill up, I'm going to do the chickens. Usually when my dad and my brother are here, we do the pigs. But My brother has a certain way that he feeds them and everything. And we do their water a bit differently in the winter than we do in the summer. So when he gets home from work, he gets home at like 5:15. He'll take care of the pigs. So don't worry, they won't be forgotten about. We can say hi to them though. They haven't really been on camera much. This is our mama pig that we're keeping to breed, or that we bought to have babies, and this is the boar that we're borrowing at the moment. But yeah, so let's get the chickens some feed, take it on over to them, check their water. We only have six chickens at the moment, but we are going to buy more chicks this spring, so I'm excited for that. We seem to have an escapee today. Apparently they're thinking the weather's good enough to start escaping out of their coop. Alright, so the chickens are all set on their grain. They had plenty of water still left over from yesterday with it being warm. It's not freezing. And we got 3 eggs. So we are happy for that as we're starting to see our egg production come back from wintertime. Alrighty, so now that I'm all done with the chickens, I'm going to head over to the horses, get their grain buckets out of their building for them, so that way I can bring them back to the barn and give them their nightly grain, which then I'll take hay over there as well, give them some hay. But on our way over there, we're going to stop at the cows' water tanks and make sure that the hose is still running good. It's not overflowing or anything yet. It shouldn't be. It hasn't been very long, so take a quick peek. This tank's almost full. I might have to stop by on my way back with the buckets to switch tanks. All right, the time is currently 4:30, so we've made it over to the horses. We're doing pretty good on time, actually, better than I thought. The coat is coming off at 4:30, so 15 minutes the coat lasted. I am sweating underneath here. So yeah, we are at the horses now. We're gonna grab their buckets and then take them back to the barn and get them their grain for the night. Alrighty, so now that we're back with the buckets, I'm gonna scoop up their concoctions. And then they each get some treats for good measure. So I've got the horses' grain buckets all set and ready to go. I actually am going to attempt to do the pigs because it's easier just to do it all now rather than try to get the hose out again. So I'm taking a bucket to fill up with water. Their water thing is already full that we give them, but I'm taking them another bucket so I can refill it if they drink it all. Now I'm going to attempt to carry this full 5-gallon pail of water back to the barn without spilling it all over myself. So I made it back with the water pail. Nothing was spilled. I did have to stop a couple times. Trying to carry a camera in a water pail does not work very well. But so now we're gonna give these guys their water, give them their grain, and they'll be all happy. Hi, bud. So it's currently 4:40 now. The water tanks are just about full. This one was already half full when I came out here, so it's going by a little quicker than it usually does. I didn't have a chance to make it over to the horses yet with their grain buckets because I don't want this to overflow. So once this is done, I will go and shut it off, and then we will head on over to the horses. So it's currently 4:45. The water tanks are full, which means the cows are all set for the night, chickens are all set for the night, pigs are all set for the night. So now I'm going to do the horses, and then I'll bring, all that will be left is cat food for the cats. And then when my dad gets home, he'll load the wood stove, or my brother, one of the two. Time for the kitties to be fed. As you can tell, they act like they're starving. So it's currently 4:58. Got my little chore buddy here. She's living life. We're finishing up the horse's water tank, and then we're going to fill the stove, and it'll be all good. It's currently 5:01. My brother has come out to assist me with the wood stove. I'm literally recording, dummy. Thanks for joining us on our video today, everybody. It's currently 5:08, which means it took me a little less than an hour to do the chores on my own. Everybody is fed and happy. You can't see them. They're all back by, well, they're back there by the feeder, but everybody is all happy. So it took me a little less than an hour to do them by myself, and I was videoing, so I'd say that's pretty impressive. But yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Hit the like button, we'd appreciate it. And leave a comment. What more do you want to see from us? Where are you watching from? What state are you from? What more do you want to see out of our videos? So thanks for joining us today. Bye, guys.